Seoul, South Korea's entertainment world has been rocked again with shocking news involving two BTS members, Jungkook and Taehyung V. This time, it's not about the music or their achievements on the international scene, but rather an old story that is sticking back to the surface. Even more shocking, this story made Jungkook's mother unable to hold back tears. What exactly happened? Why did Taehyung suddenly reveal Jungkook's past? And who is the mysterious woman from China mentioned in this story? A surprising moment occurs when Taehyung openly tells something that has been tightly closed. In a conversation that initially seems casual, Taehyung suddenly mentions the name of a woman from China, someone he allegedly had a special relationship with in the past. There are actually a lot of things Jungkook doesn't tell you, Taehyung said in the now viral interview. I think it's time for people to know. This statement instantly made the public a splash. What does Taehyung mean? Why is he suddenly talking about Jungkook's past? However, the biggest surprise didn't just come from Taehyung's statement. Jungkook's reaction after hearing this made fans wonder even more. After Taehyung's statement, Jungkook's expression changed drastically. His normally confident face suddenly looked tense. Witnesses said Jungkook was even silent for a while, as if he couldn't believe what he had just heard. I don't know why he's saying this now, Jungkook said in a trembling voice. I really don't understand. Did Taehyung deliberately disassemble this for some purpose? Or is there something bigger behind it? However, even more surprising was Jungkook's mother's reaction after hearing this story. After the news spread, a source close to Jungkook's family revealed that his mother couldn't hold back the tears. Jungkook's mother cried when she heard what Taehyung said. It seemed like something painful from the past was opening up again. Why is Jungkook's mother so emotional? Is this story deeper than it seems on the surface? A number of fans began speculating that the Chinese woman Taehyung mentioned was not an ordinary figure. Some theories say that he is someone who was once very close to Jungkook, perhaps even someone who almost became a part of his life permanently. The identity of this woman is still a big mystery. However, some netizens quickly began linking Taehyung's statement to some old rumors that once circulated in the BTS fan community. Some say that this woman is Jungkook's former lover, whose relationship ended in a painful way. Some even speculate that this story involves an event that made Jungkook down. However, until now there has been no official confirmation of who exactly the woman is and what role she played in Jungkook's past life. After this incident, many fans were worried about the relationship between Jungkook and Taehyung. Will Jungkook's trust in Taehyung collapse after this? Jungkook was visibly injured, said a source at the scene. He really didn't expect Taehyung to talk about this in public. In fact, some fans began to question whether there was any tension between the two that had been unseen. Will this affect their relationship in BTS? How did the other members react? Since this news came out, social media was immediately filled with various reactions from BTS fans around the world. There are those who support Taehyung, considering him to only speak honestly about something that might be important. However, not a few also criticized him for revealing something that should be Jungkook's personal secret. Why is Taehyung doing this? If this is true, he should have discussed it privately with Jungkook, not in public. While others argue, maybe Taehyung has his own reasons. We don't know what's really going on behind the scenes. The debate is heating up, and until now there have been no signs that this issue will subside in the near future. With all the controversy going on, one thing is for sure: Jungkook and Taehyung's relationship is being tested. Will they be able to fix everything and get back to how it was? Or will it be the beginning of their friendship? And more importantly, will Jungkook's mother get an answer that will calm her heart? The story is still developing, and the public is looking forward to how Jungkook will deal with this reality. Obviously, this is one of the most shocking events in BTS history. After this news exploded and caused a public uproar, finally a statement from Jungkook's family insiders began to circulate. It is said that Jungkook's mother not only cried in shock, but there was something deeper she felt. He is not only sad but also angry, said a source close to Jungkook's family. It seems that he knows something that has not been known to the public. What does Jungkook really know? Why is he so emotional? Does this mean that the story of the Chinese woman is true? Even more shocking, Jungkook's mother reportedly contacted someone after hearing Taehyung's story. However, it is not yet clear who he contacted and what he said. Shortly after this news gets hotter, an eyewitness reveals that Jungkook and Taehyung have finally met face-to-face. Jungkook looked very serious, barely speaking, said a witness who was at the meeting site. While Taehyung seems to want to explain something, this meeting took place behind closed doors, and no one knew exactly what the two were talking about. However, speculation is running wild. Does Jungkook demand an explanation from Taehyung? Will they be able to solve this problem personally? Clearly, after the meeting, Jungkook looked more moody than usual. In fact, in the live broadcast he did afterwards, his expression looked more serious than usual. "I just want some alone time," Jungkook said briefly when fans asked him how he was doing. Is this a sign that their relationship is really cracking? In the midst of all this chaos, suddenly a social media account allegedly linked to the Chinese woman in question appears and makes statements that shock the public even more. "I don't want to go back in time, but if everyone wants to know the truth, I'm ready to speak," the account wrote in Chinese, which was immediately translated by netizens. This statement immediately made a new stir. Who exactly is this woman? Is he really Jungkook's ex? Some netizens directly linked this account to a woman who was rumored to be close to Jungkook several years ago. However, until now, there was no direct confirmation of the authenticity of the account. With this news exploding, many fans are also curious about the reactions of other BTS members. How do they respond to the tension between Jungkook and Taehyung? A source close to the group revealed that RM, the leader, is reportedly trying to calm the situation between them. "RM has always been the one who tries to keep the balance in the group," said an industry insider. "He wants them to solve this problem before it gets bigger." Meanwhile, Jimin, who is known to be close to Jungkook, reportedly gave his full support to Jungkook and seemed unhappy with Taehyung's actions. "Jimin has been very protective of Jungkook in recent days," said a staffer who worked with them. Does this mean that there is a split between them? Fans are still hoping that they can sort this out, but with so many factors at play, from Jungkook's mother, a mysterious Chinese woman, to pressure from the industry, there's no telling how this will end. After days of speculation and theories from fans, HYB, the agency that oversees BTS, finally gave an official statement. However, instead of answering the hanging question, this statement actually increased the curiosity of the public. "We understand that there is a lot of speculation circulating on social media regarding our artists. We ask all parties to respect privacy and not spread unverified information," HYB wrote in a statement. There is no explanation for Jungkook's relationship with the Chinese woman Taehyung mentioned. There is no explanation as to why Jungkook's mother was crying. And more suspiciously, HYB did not even deny that the meeting between Jungkook and Taehyung was said to be full of tension. Is this a sign that they are hiding something? An exclusive report from a Korean entertainment industry journalist mentioned that HYB had a closed-door meeting with Jungkook and Taehyung. The meeting lasted for hours. No one knows what was discussed exactly, but afterwards, Jungkook looked very frustrated, said a source familiar with the incident. Some speculate that HYB may have been trying to control the narrative to keep this controversy from going wild. There are even rumors that they are trying to get Jungkook and Taehyung to no longer discuss this issue in public.